Hi there, welcome back to the Children of Atlantis in Stellaris Apocalypse preview version. Thank you, Paradox. And now, let's see, what are our plans? Our plans are to colonize this system. Uproth 2, we'll probably rename it. We have a great continental world there. Not comparable to our new Atlantis, of course, with all that pittoresque wasteland, but still. For some reason, some people are eager to see the lush valleys of Uproth. And also, we'll rename that system of Eolam. I think our philosophical background gives us reasons to rename this the Plato system. Our plan, so, is to build a colony ship, then expand our fleet massively and go after these probes that are still out there, that we have to recover to stop aliens from finding us. We are the Children of Atlantis, renamed humanity after an apocalyptic event that involved aliens and that made Earth a tomb world. We were saved by the Atlanteans, rising from the depths of the sea, and genetically helping us to survive this catastrophic event, and so dubbed the planet New Atlantis. We're in Uproth now. Let's build a starbase to claim that new system. Yeah, that's a new method of claiming systems, is build a starbase there and then you can build something. So accordingly, the colony ship cost has been reduced to, as you can see here, 300. We're still lacking a lot of that, so we need to hurry up a bit.
System survey concluded.
Where to send us next? We have broken Cyberx warforms here. Probably don't want to go here without military help. I will go this way, survey that system. This is on insane, maximum crisis. And we'll see if we can survive this. We're also role-playing it a bit.
Survey concluded.
So we're not going for exactly only gameplay number-based decisions. We're also going some emotional decisions. Signs of activity by an ancient precursor civilization on this asteroid, but it's too risky. It's too risky for now. We have these guys, they're moving here, so we'll move this way, survey that system. Adaptable people are very good for surveying too, but yeah. We are eagerly awaiting powered excellence. Yeah, this is how humanity looks now. After the catastrophic events, all the fallout from the nuclear wars and all kinds of things like that. If you're interested, start the playlist. I've linked to the playlist. And you'll get my hilarious intro video. It will be interesting and a good laugh, I'm pretty sure. Not only a laugh, though. So, we have encountered some form of alien vessels in the Corridor systems. These strange objects have been flagged as Delta aliens until we can learn more about them. What's the initial scans? This is some kind of cloud, right? Interesting. Investigate the Delta aliens. Some kind of cloud. And there is a continental world here in the Corridor system. So we might be inclined to have our fleet go there. Ooh. Of course we want to investigate. We're scientists. That is how we understand us. Egalitarian scientists, and that want to grow the economy, obviously. And we want to explore the galaxy first and foremost. So we've got it, and now we just got to wait a bit. Right. We just got to wait a long bit. Let's hope that the science ships maybe find something else. So let's survey more systems. Let's hope that the pirates leave us for a while. Also, in the new Apocalypse patch, after 10 years, in all the unexplored and uninhabited, no, currently uninhabited areas, mostly, pirates will spawn, or have a chance to spawn. So, good luck us. We have to have a fleet by 10 years, otherwise we'll have problems, big problems. And we have powered exoskeletons now. That helps us with our weakness. Army damage plus 5%, minerals plus 5%. Wearing a powered exoskeleton suit augments the user's strength and speed and helps us with our decrepit bodies from the fallout. Military applications are obvious, but it will also increase labor efficiency. So what shall we go for next? Tempting choices. We can go for robots already, which would be awesome. Geothermal fracking would also be awesome. Given the chance for robots, well, the chance for robots is high. Geothermal fracking. But robots really are so good. Plus 10% more minerals, which means they would get us, well, yeah, now they would get us 10% more minerals. And we can have extra growth. That is also something to consider. This will be much faster. 52 months, 81 months. That is a very long time. We might have to improve something before that. But can we really afford it? I think we cannot really afford geothermal fracking yet. We'll have to find spots in space. Maybe like Plato was a good system for that, giving 4. Arrakis is okay, but not stellar. We'll risk it and go for robots, as this might not come again as a choice, and it is so good, usually. Oh, listen to that. That's a new music. Hostile fleet detected music. Make it a little louder. And I'll forget it, and then you'll not be able to understand me. Let's continue that. A lot about insane, I think, is about making risky choices and getting away with it and not overdoing it. I think we are just there. Just before overdoing. Hey, we found a system that is okay. And it has no planet in it that we could inhabit, so look at that. We are surrounded by alien vessels. Nice. It's got minerals a lot. Oh, you got to be watchful here. Look at that. Oh, we've got an encounter in Uzun. Encountered some form of alien vessels in the Uzun system. They are neutral. Have been flagged as Epsilon aliens until we can learn more about them. Interesting. Look at that. It's an alien spaceship. We got to know. We got to know. Wow. What will we find out about these strange beings? Is it advisable to go into this direction? Ah, look at that. Our new Edwina Dufresne has found unexpected activity from an isolated point in Ugron's 5's frozen surface. We'll wait it out. Failure risk is still too high. We'll leave it be for now. 20% is too much for us. 10% would be okay. We don't want to lose anyone, which is what can definitely happen.
Special project concluded.
With void clouds, an investigation into a peculiar cluster of debris and space dust has yielded surprising results. It is a particulate cloud bristling with a powerful charge of unknown origin that has no business exhibiting simple reflexive actions, let alone movements with purpose. And yet it does. There's something undeniably ominous about the hazy subject of the relayed video feeds. Perhaps there are things in the universe we should not tangle with. Let us watch, but not interfere with it. Void clouds. My God. The void. Is that an access to dark matter? To the void, to a wormhole maybe? This is also new. We can find wormholes. Ooh, maybe yeah, maybe where the void clouds are, right?
System survey concluded without incident.
Without what? Without intel. Well then, concluded this, and let's be faster than the aliens, right? They're coming from here, so we'll survey this here. And you're here? Okay. Alright, okay. We can adopt something new for our expansion. Starbase capacity. Colonization fever would be probably good now that we plan to go for the new colony. Let's go. Let's hope for the best. Let's hope this brings humanity forward. To Uproth, we still need a name for that. There are signs of activity by an ancient precursor civilization. Again, on this inhospitable rock, we'll research. Edwina. And now, yeah, we'll rename that. Uproth. No longer Uproth. Diogenes. Going for philosophers' names for now. From the ancient Atlanteans that have remotely studied Earth's progress on their screens. They got the time lapses running in their advanced computers, and they were buried beneath the sea. Also had nothing else to do than watch what their little brethren would do on the surface. 299. Come on, at 300 we can build a colony ship. Ting Zhang. Oh, nice. Got a level. Oh. I love that. That's my favorite song. Memory of Mercedes Romero, the blog researcher. You found organic remains. The ancient frozen remains of almost 1,000 aliens have been found in the vicinity of Ugrown 1. They come from over a dozen different species, and preliminary dating puts the corpses at roughly 600,000 years old, around the same time as the Cybrex machine consciousness ravaged this part of the galaxy. Is that a graveyard? Interesting. We cannot research it yet, though. Cannot research it yet.
Anomaly found.
Oh, the material composition of this asteroid in the WoW system differs significantly from its neighbors. It likely has a different origin than the other bodies of this asteroid belt. Should be investigated more closely. Let's research this. Also, we want to do something with our leaders. Our governor, he's still young, he's resilient, he has a lot of life before him, and someone claimed him. You can also claim people here. He will be named Eric Zan with an S, so I remember it's already taken from a subscriber. Welcome Eric Zan to this world, so this was his real name all along, don't forget it. Google it, it's from a story of the great Lovecraft. And we are also a little bit afraid of Cthulhu, as we're in a galaxy with all the strange races of Cthulhu and species and everything. And now, what will be next? What will we build? We will build something on the shipyard, I can tell you. As soon as we can, we'll now build ships. Oh, well, although asteroid YZ9951 may be an extrasolar capture, it is completely unremarkable in every other sense. Science officer Stephanie Skinner and the crew of the Atlantis scout have asked for permission to continue their mission of exploration elsewhere. Okay, okay, no problem. If there's nothing there. We are receiving a transmission from the great Quell Nudar Imperium. They appear to have successfully translated our language. Diplomatic channels are now open, and all hostilities between us have ceased for the moment. Oh my god, slaving despots speak on behalf of the great Quell Nudar Imperium. And I have been authorized to bring you greetings, as long as you stay out of our internal affairs and treat our great leader, Emperor Thub the First, with reverence. I see no reason for our diplomatic relations to sour. We need to be careful about that. But we need to remind them we're a democratic society, right? Let's better not touch this spiritualist thing. Our citizens all send their regards, Kelnudar. The news that we have encountered intelligent alien life for the first time, not really, but for the first time in space, has been received with mixed feelings by our populace. This confirms what we had long suspected. We are not alone in this galaxy. Each new alien species we encounter represents both an opportunity and a threat. We must be wary. These particular Xenos have a level of technology similar to our own, indicating that we achieved spaceflight at roughly the same time. But this changes everything. They are already superior, of course. Because they are that at insane. They get a couple of bonuses to start and then double production. Oh, look at that. Look at what we found. Yeah, they have shared their intelligence with us now that we have communications. And Hestamore has a gateway. A disabled gateway. Let's have a look. Wow. Wow. Where will this lead? An alien system. Really crazy. Well, let's continue. Oh, yeah. Of course, we see them now. This is where they are. They're already closing borders. We better be on our toes. We need to build ships then.
Anomaly found.
We found an anomaly in Wu. Another one. At first glance, this planet does not seem capable of supporting living beings, but nevertheless, we have detected life signs emanating from somewhere beneath its frozen surface. Research that. Yeah, I mean, if you look closely, there's a touch of green, right? And red. That'd be algae, polar caps. Who knows? On a frozen planet, do you have polar caps? Or are they called somehow else? We'll have to see. Can already build new things. That's interesting now. What should we build? We could access... No, we'll probably go for a little bit more mining stations, but this one first, right? Or maybe... No, we're here already. Let's enter the orbit and we'll build here first and then go further on to save a little bit of time. Time can also be good. An ocean beneath the ice. Deep scans of Woe 4 have revealed a large ocean heated by hydrothermal vents beneath the ice mantle covering the surface. Science officer Stephanie Skinner dispatched probes from the Atlantis scout that drilled through several miles of thick ice and found the water below teeming with what appears to be life. We will need more resources to conduct a thorough study of the many unique life forms inhabiting this ocean. Who made that? Interesting.
Situation log updated.
What can we go for here? We need a good scientist for that. And we don't have one yet. So much to explore. So much to find.
System survey concluded. Horizons expanded.
Horizons expanded indeed. And now? We'll move here. And you? Ugroni. Could now go for this anomaly before we leave the system. Let's see what or whom we find. There's a building there. Oh, or maybe we're not building that. I'm not sure. Let's actually enter this orbit instead. Oh, we cannot stop this somehow. Is that true? Well, then let's build that first. It's okay. But we need ships very soon, or we'll have a problem. Yeah, it seems like we cannot stop this anymore. Or can we? Stop? Yes, we can stop. Okay, that's good. Then let's fly over here and actually start a new corvette soon. The Paul Bunyan class. Paul Bunyan class. Let's see how the Paul Bunyan class looks. Ships are all Paul Bunyan classes. Well, okay. They're probably created by a man called Paul Bunyan. We'll leave that be for now. And we'll build a Paul Bunyan class. What does it have? Let's look at our loadout. I think we have Paul Bunyan classes here. So we've got some mass drivers and a laser. Oh, that's not the strongest. It's really not the strongest, but... You got to have what you got to have, and that is ships. And we'll need a lot of ships to get to our fleet size.
System survey concluded.
Aludra would be such a system I would expand to for minerals in the long run. Let's continue here. Let's actually continue this way, as this is closer to the aliens. Maybe we're taking them something. Oh, a Gaia world? An ideal temperate world with a nitrogen oxygen atmosphere and a resilient ecosystem. Optimal conditions for all known higher forms of life at different latitudes. Small but great. Void unclouded. The void clouds are, as far as Atlantean researchers can tell, among the oldest entities in the universe. They seem to have originated just a scant few billion years after matter as we know it first appeared. The tremendous forces of the young cosmos making something out of nothing. They would have been stars once, but were not. Explaining their apparent animal intelligence is more difficult, but the answer might lie in the abnormally strong electromagnetic fields that keep them together, another product of their primordial beginnings. It is not inconceivable that, given enough time, the circulation of its strange stardust and gravitic fields aligned in a flexible approximation of neural pathways. Moreover, the clouds seem to be receiving impulses from one another, not outright communicating light years apart. Quantum entanglement is expected to play a role in this phenomenon. They will not stand in our way, because we have cloudbusters. Now, no project. We have cloudbusters now. Well then. We'll build ships now. Look at that. The ship has already been built. We need another ship though. We'll need a couple of ships. Salty. Science ship Atlantis Galileo came up short with regards to its original mission of investigating possible activity on the frozen surface of Ugron 5. There is seemingly nothing of note but ice and rock. However, Science Officer Edwina Dufresne, a self-proclaimed gourmet chef and history buff, claims to have made an important discovery, a chemical compound found in the surface ice layers in several regions of Ugron 5 is allegedly, supposedly, closely related to Atlantean stellar salt, an ingredient integral to many traditional Atlantean dishes and thought extinct on New Atlantis. It has long been speculated that Atlantean stellar salt was never native to our homeworld, but was brought to the surface by some aliens in the distant past. The science officer's discovery on Ugron 5 lends some credence to this theory, though Edwina Dufresne leans heavily on properties described in ancient cookbooks predating modern chemistry to prove the Selene connection. Whether the salt analyzed and synthesized actually tastes like the Atlantean stellar salt of old is ultimately of little consequence. Just the idea of traditional foods now possessing more historical accurate flavor profiles is bound to stimulate both the Atlantean economy and palate. It's savory. They found it here. And indeed, this looks like a little bit like a grain of salt, right? Savory, very savory. Very good. Very good. Let's survey the next system. What can you do? What can you do? The old Sun starbase has finished, yeah. We'll have to see. Oh, there's something happening on New Atlantis, of course. Not yet ready. Not yet ready, our good man here. Our good Atlantean. Child of Atlantis. We're gonna build a mine for him in time. But not right now. We can build another spaceship probably before that. That's good. That's good for us. A Gaia world, really? What will we find there? We must know.
Construction project concluded.
And now? The Memphis. We've got the Memphis. Oh my god. In this time and age, we need to colonize. Yeah, you can see here the traits of our people. They are survivors of an apocalyptic event. They are intelligent and natural engineers, as I think humans are somehow natural engineers. I don't know. I have this view of humanity. And after these events, they of course needed to save their food and everything. Even more so, they are conservationists now. They're weak and fleeting due to the radioactiveness and the terrible conditions on planet Earth. And now, let's colonize here. And let's colonize actually here. That is a good place to start. We could also colonize here, though. When thinking about it, that's an even better place to start. Getting a little bit of energy credits on the way. Yeah, let's go here. Diogenes Prime. Very soon, we'll build another corvette of the Bunyan class. It's better than the Bunny class, at least. Yeah, we have still bunnies on New Atlantis, but they have 3 ears. And they can jump 10 meters high now. Unfortunately, they don't taste very good anymore. And our conservationist nature has made us all near vegans, so we won't hunt them. We'll probably hunt some insects or something. Oh, gained a level. Edith Sauer. You're good. Can now go for more interesting anomalies in time. Where will we go? We'll probably go to a fleet of maybe 10.
Construction project concluded.
Oh, it is sour. And Shaurya Kokami has leveled up too. Engineering research. Scientist. As you see, our minerals already go up go down from the ship upkeep. Kuiper system. Nice system. Really cool to look at that. The pulsars. So we're here. And probably in time we should go to this system before it goes into their control. I mean, we have to look at them. We have to look at them. What kind of... That's a desert world, an undamaged desert world. What kind of worlds are these? That is an alpine world and another desert world. So they'll probably settle on here and... yeah, I was thinking in the old border dimensions. But they won't take this system away from us just like that. This means they have built outposts all over there. Look at that. They've claimed very good systems along with that. Look at that. There is a tropical world here. Now we've got quantum theory now. We can build a physics lab, exploring the mediation of fundamental forces through subatomic particles. And now what to go for? Assist research would be something. Automated exploration protocols, and the survey speed goes up. That is a thing we want to have. That is something we want to have. We're explorers of the galaxy, and this helps us doing it.
Evading hostiles.
There's a hostile fleet here. What is that? A void cloud. Another void cloud. We're surrounded by them. Now, can we steer our ship? No, it's too risky. Don't want to lose Edith Sauer. But this system needs to be claimed. Wow, look at that. Survey has uncovered something that could only be described by the science team as mystical. We would need to investigate the phenomenon in more detail to enshroud this mystery. Level 4. Something mystical is on this asteroid. We'll leave it be for now because we have no chance. We've got no chance to get to that route. No, we've got a chance, but it's very, very low. We don't want anyone to die. Of precious little people. Now.
System survey concluded.
And we need to be very, very careful what we do. So the Fuo system is definitely our next place where we want to expand. This is clear, and we might even already send the Atlantis there to claim that system. Because it has also minerals, good minerals, and it has that Gaia world. Above all. So we want that. We want it quickly. Let's have a look. Wow. Could build like something here. Then have great minerals here coming and a lot of research. Really good, really good. Let's build a mining network now. It is time. Oh, yes. Our surroundings are interesting enough, right? Let's go for them first.
Initial colonization phase commencing.
Our colony ship has gently touched down at the mouth of a large river delta on one of the several continents that can be found on Diogenes Prime. This temperate forested region will serve as an ideal first landing site. The ship has been permanently converted into the administrative headquarters of the new settlement, and its reactor core is in the process of being removed so that it may serve as the colony's temporary power source. Hundreds of small tents and prefab shelters have sprung up around the former starship's massive hull as colonists begin to disembark in large numbers. The first child of Atlantis City on an alien world. A great day for the children of Atlantis. Oh, a great day. With this, we conclude this episode. Thank you for watching. Next time, we'll try to catch for the Gaia world there and expand our fleet. So we can get something up against the pirates. That will be coming in 10 years. No, in 3 years. Not only in 3 years, but in less than 3 years. Thank you for watching and happy gaming to you. Be safe.